I have so fucking had it with Omarosa's ass. If you don't know who she is, you're probably from a different country or something like that, and you're not missing much. She's an angry black woman. Well, actually, I think she's a man. She looks like that's the most mannish face. She got more of a man face than I do. And she's known for just being a raging cunt on like shows like The Apprentice that Donald Trump used to host and think was so popular, and it was for like 2 seconds, and then it totally tanked in the ratings. Although he'll never admit that because he's deranged because of that hair dye that's going into his fucking brain. I'm convinced it's the reason. But she did actually work. She worked in the White House as what nobody seems to know. Like she was under Clinton in the Clinton White House, and I think we know she was there. Clinton liked to chase ass, and I'll bet you plenty that she spread for Clinton. I'll bet you plenty. She's just like, "Can I have a job? Can I have a job?" He's like, "Yeah, baby, you're gonna get a job, all right. I'm gonna give you several jobs, blow jobs. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna give one to you, but you're gonna give me a. But you get it. I get it. I get it. Oh, come on, daddy." Because Hillary wasn't giving nothing up with that fucking refrigerator box she calls a vagina. But I'm just guns blazing today. Why not? So Omarosa was a very fierce defender of Donald Trump. Just like he could do no wrong. He could make fun of, handicapped reporters. He could say he's going to grab women by the pussy. And she would sit there, she acts like she's very dignified and very like, some kind of queen or something, which in her head she is. Although she may be a queen because I think she's like, don't they call transvestites queens? I mean, that's kind of what she looks like. So she's like this. She's like, Donald Trump, when he first got elected, he can do no wrong. Donald Trump, his enemies, I'm sure, are now upset, and he is not to be questioned. He is the leader. Massa is good to me. I love Massa. Massa, Massa, Massa. That's what she was acting like. She was acting like a fucking well-educated slave, if you ask me. That's exactly what the bitch sounded like. And don't ask just me. Ask plenty of other African Americans. They didn't like her ass either. They still don't like her ass. The bitch don't get it. She's like one of the most hated bitches ever, and she doesn't get she's hated. Okay. So then, she just basically, rode with a guy who is a racist and has got a bunch of other issues. But then one day her crazy ass got kicked out of the White House, and I want to know what happened exactly. Basically, what she did when she was in the White House under Trump was funny itself. Like she was posing like it was her prom and shit. She had like a bridal party there, like in the White House, taking pictures. Like it's a fucking that place has turned into such a shit show. It's just fucking hilarious to me. I mean, why didn't she just relive and have her prom there? Why not? Why not just have your demented prom that you never really had, and put it on the front lawn and let it be as crazy it really is. So finally, everybody got sick of her. They got sick of her enough to throw her ass out of there. Here's the problem. She was recording people the whole time. Who didn't know she was incapable of something like that? First thing, if I worked in that White House for whatever bizarre reason, and Omarosa's ass like, she's going to be the new secretary. She was the secretary for black people's liaisons or liaisons of black people. She saw over black people, apparently. She was the black representative, and they couldn't have picked the worst one, and they didn't pick her. So she's in there, and she's taping people. If I would have seen her come in that day, I'm there, I'm waiting. Donald Trump's like, we got Omarosa. She's really great. You're gonna love her. She comes walking in. I'd be like, what's that bitch? Check her. Check her pussy. Check her ass. She's got a hidden mic on her somewhere. I don't trust this bitch. The whole time, every time I've ever seen her walking through the halls of the White House, I'd be like, see you, bitch. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, ho. I don't trust her ass. So she basically taped Trump, but she didn't really get anything. Like the one thing she got that so far is out there, as of now, is basically her calling Trump up like, do you know I was fired, Daddy? Do you know I was fired? How could you let them do this to me? Oh, Lord, why? And he's just like, I had no idea. God damn it. I had no idea that they did it to you. It's so terrible. I would help you, but I'm getting a Hummer right now from some German model that, Vlad flew in for me. I love Putin. He's my favorite. He gives me really great looking Russian chicks, especially the ones that can pee on a bed. But I'm going to look into that, Latoya or Shanika. What was your name? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm really concerned. Best friends forever. Fucking hung up. All right. So the story is that she got dragged kicking and screaming out of the White House, which I believe with all my might. That bitch is like, I'm not going anywhere. I am not leaving. I am not fired. She's like one of those people, like a 3-year-old. Like, I'm not going. You can't make me. I'm not going. And they picked her ass up and physically removed her from the White House with security. I hope they threw her over the fence. I hope they literally dragged her out. She's like, ah. She's like getting rug burn on her vagina because she's just letting her lower half drag along the White House lawn. And finally, they just pick her up and chuck her over the fucking, picket fence. Is it a picket fence? I don't know. And she got her skirt got caught on the end, so she just got like a wedgie. And she's like hanging like, I can't find me. I'm not going anywhere. I believe that's what happened secretly, and they're covering it up. But okay, so whatever. She leaves the White House. She gets kicked out, and the next day she runs onto some talk show. Why they book her, I don't know. Because all that's going to come out of her mouth is bullshit, bullshit, more bullshit. Just put bullshit in, have a bullshit into her mouth, and then just let her open it up and because that's what's gonna come out the bitch's mouth. So then she does this number. This is back what in February when she left. She's like, I have a story to tell, and it's gonna be a very shocking story. And I know I talk like I'm on Klonopin all the time. Maybe I should be because I'm batshit crazy. But I want everybody to know. I want everybody to know the story, and it's the story of my people. My people, my black people. What do you mean they disowned me? They did? No, they didn't. They love me though. I mean my Laotian people. They hate me too. My Filipino people. I think they'll. No, well, human beings in general. Fuck it. Read my book. Read my book. So she gave this whole spiel, and even news anchors. Remember that was when they got. One of the news anchors even said, like, bye, Felicia. Fucking, like, the news anchors, professionals were saying, like, get rid of this bitch. So then her book comes out. I think it's out, or it's coming out, like, in a few days or something like that. And she makes these bizarre appearances on talk shows today, and they're worth YouTubing alone because she is weird. She's just fucking weird. I wouldn't have shut the fuck up if I was an anchor. Let me interview that bitch. I'll get the story out her ass. I'll be like, listen, why are you such an evil, psychotic bitch? Do you think anybody cares about you? How can you have any dignity or believability whatsoever when your ass hopped from the White House to the fucking Big Brother, celebrity Big Brother? That's what you decided to do with your life. You didn't honor the White House. You didn't sit there and be like, I have a story to tell. And if your story is so effective for African American community and it's going to affect them, I got an idea. Write your book and donate all the proceeds to United Negro College Fund. Why not? You want to help out the black people, right? Or something for inner city youth. Give the check away, honey. Give it away because you want to help your community. But you don't because you're a lying asshole with that mustache. And we see it. I know you have it waxed and shit, but bitch, the fucking shadow is still there. You look like Hitler. Fuck that. So then she goes on today. And the first one I saw, she's talking to Savannah Guthrie on Today's Show. And they're just trying to ask her questions and give her like opposing viewpoints. Like, some people would say that, you're just a disgruntled employee. I'm going to have to stop you. I'm going to have to stop you. People just don't know that. And, I'm running late for another interview. Bitch, they had you on the Today Show. And you're sitting there telling this bitch basically to hurry up, getting annoyed, rolling your eyes kind of and shit like that. And to say that you're going to hop onto another talk show to act the ass. I would have said, bye then, bitch. Get the fuck out. Nobody wants you here anyway. I would have thrown hot coffee right in her vagina. Right then, I would have been like, what did you say again? Could you hurry? I'm not really feeling this. And okay, I would have been, I'd be like, oh shit. I burned her dick. Oh, she did have one. Hey, you guys. Hey, who won the betting pool? I think it was me. So, she's just sitting there and she annoyed that girl and then left. And then she goes on some other talk show and the guy's like, not a lot of people are going to say, why do this book? And, when you could have helped all along. She's like, first off, I have to push back a little bit on that. I have to push back. I'm an author. Stephen King's an author. You're not. You're an asshole with a ghostwriter. Get the fuck out of there. She's like, I'm an author. I've had 3 books, 4 books. I wrote in Crayola once. Does that count? Yeah, I drew pretty pictures when I was in the White House because that's all they let me do. So I'm an author. So yeah, and it's just the story of my journey. Who gives a fuck about your journey? Who cares about your journey? I don't care if you journeyed your ass to the fucking unemployment line and then a fucking leprechaun popped out on your way out. He fucked you and then you went and started pissing rainbows and Lucky Charms everywhere. That could have been absolutely true and I still wouldn't care about your goddamn journey. Your journey's so important. Have you seen other biographies that are out there? There's veterans, there's people starving, people have been raped and robbed, but your journey is so important. And it's not even like a humorous journey. It's the journey of a man-woman. That's what it is. It's the journey of an angry asshole bitch. I don't like that bitch. They could have put me in Big Brother ass with her. Oh, hell no. I would have been kicked out the first day. Be like, listen, get this dude out of here. Be like, listen, fella, buddy, calm the fuck down. I'm not dealing with you today. Let her get up in my face like she did a couple other motherfuckers. That bitch would have got slapped that day. I'm telling you right now, it would have been backhanded. I don't give a fuck because that's a dude. I'm telling you that's a dude. But she's just such a fucking abhorrent piece of garbage. Don't put her on any talk shows, all right? Listen, you sucked the dick of Trump for so long, and all of a sudden, he kicks you out, and you wonder why people think you're writing a tell-all on him is suspicious. That's exactly my answer to you, and should be to anybody who interviews her. Just keep doing that over and over and over until her fucking ass gets it. Omarosa, shut the fuck up. Nobody's going to buy your book. I'm going to buy it later. I do need toilet paper. Like, I got to take a steaming shit. Every morning, around like 11, I take a steaming shit. And maybe, the paper on that book is really good to really get up in my ass and really clean it out. And then I'll use, my fucking like detachable fucking shower head and just stick it up there. Shit pieces of the fucking novel out with poop and corn because I eat a lot of corn. This one's a little off the rails, but also, so I'm done with her. I just want to say that my account looks like it's good now. Everything's been cleared. I might be able to be live streaming from here now. So look for that in a few days. I might actually just pop up here and annoy you. I might be taking a crap or masturbating or, just, sitting on the hood of somebody else's car, licking somebody else's car tire. When I start doing it, you know what you'll find me doing. Stay tuned.